What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. I need to fix this. Hang on. There. Come on. There we go. Sorry guys. I had to adjust the camera a little bit, and I gotta fix my chair. There we go. Anyway, let's restart that, shall we? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into today's video, we are 6 subs away from 200. All we need are 6 people to subscribe to 200 subs, and we will have officially hit 200 subscribers. My birthday just passed, literally this past Friday, so a nice late birthday gift. 6 people subscribing to the channel. That would be pretty fucking awesome. But the moment we do get to 200 subs, I'm opening up this Korean Strike of Neos booster box in its entirety on the channel, on the hopes to potentially pull this guy, Elemental Hero Air Neos, the so-called forbidden Yu-Gi-Oh card. Is it really forbidden? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Now, if this channel gets to 500 subs, I'm gonna open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia. The possibilities are out there. I actually need to contact them because I believe I've got a bunch of store credit from them. And I kind of want to use it, actually. Huh. I actually want to contact them. I need to contact them one of these days. But again, big shout-outs to them. Be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I'm going to open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store. I actually got this on the week of its release, and to prove that it's old as hell, take a look at the wrapping. It is literally, you can easily tell, the wrapping is stuck to the bottom of the box. You can tell I've had this for a long time, but maybe we will pull another collector's rare similar to the first collector's rare that I pulled, which is this. Beat Cop from the Underworld, fresh from Genesis Impact, that I did an opening on about 2 or 3 months ago, I want to say. It's been a minute, but hopefully we will pull a second one, this time out of Toon Chaos. And judging by the centering, it actually has the potential to become a PSA 10. Which I have no idea how to get cards graded, especially doing it in person. So I'll figure it out once we get to that point. But if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this. What would be the question? I'm like trying to figure out a good question. Oh, I got one. The perfect question of the day. What are your guys' thoughts on the brand new 2023 World's Prized promo cards? Let me know down in the comments below, because I actually had a look at them, and judging by their effects, they're basically the same as cards like Victory Dragon, Dragon Spirit of White, sorry, not Dragon Spirit of White, Legendary Dragon of White, Legendary Magician of Dark. It's basically those effects. So I'm curious of what you guys have to say. Let me know down in the comments below. And also, do you think they're worth grading? Because honestly, I think they are. I think they are worth grading, but I don't think that they'll be PSA 10. They'll be more like PSA 9, just because of how bad the centering of those cards can become. But with that being said, today's video is gonna be a relatively short video, but I do want to do this one video in particular, because for today's video I'm going to be talking about the last 3 cards that will be in Age of Overlord. For now, I believe the OCG version of the set won't be getting it, but we will be getting, I'm pretty sure that we will be getting some TCG exclusive cards, and then just a bunch of like world premiere cards as well in the set once it's released here in the TCG. So for now, the last 3 cards in Age of Overlord, and also the effect of another jump promo has been revealed. So enough talk, let's get straight into it with the jump promo known as Rescue Hedgehog, which is a 4-star Earth Beast with 300 attack and 100 defense, and the effect is a once per turn. And it reads: you can banish this card you control, special summon a normal monster and an effect monster from the deck that are level 3 or lower, but the same type, attribute, and level. Also, the monsters special summoned by this effect have their effects negated and are destroyed during the end phase. So this is basically like, so this is a good way to easily go into your rank 3 plays, go into your rank, and then just rank climb into like Zeus or whatever. This is actually a really good card. Although I will admit, I don't think it'll be as good as Rescue Cat, or sorry, is it Rescue Cat? Either Rescue Cat or Rescue Rabbit, one or the other. Pre-errata, basically. So yeah, again, this card absolutely nuts. I think. I want to say, I don't know what archetype, what deck this card could work with. Maybe Naturia? I don't know. I don't really know. I've never, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. Don't get me wrong. The card is good. The effect is incredible. But I don't think in today's meta there are a whole lot of decks that can run this card. Even if there was, it would just only be like a one or a 2 of, because of the fact that if you run more than 2, you're gonna end up bricking really bad, really bad. So, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments what deck you guys think would benefit from this card. But with that being said, let's get straight into the last 3 cards of Age of Overlord, and the first one is known as if I can pronounce this right, Ori no Kamigami, which is a 1-star Dark Fairy with a measly 100 attack and defense. Sorry, a measly 100 attack, 0 defense, sorry. And it has 2 separate effects. The first effect reads as follows: once per turn, you can toss a coin until the result is tails. And if you do, draw 1 card for every 2 heads. Bruh. That's pretty fucking good. it's basically like Pot of Greed. It's basically like playing multiple copies of Pot of Greed. Funny enough, Dark Fairy, I think Lightsworn. Funny enough, I think Lightsworn can actually benefit from a card from a card like this. Or oh, wait a minute, no, Karibo decks can potentially benefit from this card. So that's pretty nuts. Second effect reads each time either player tosses a coin while this monster is on the field, its attack is doubled a number of times equal to the number of heads. Oh shit! That's pretty fucking good. That's actually pretty good. It's a bit gimmicky. It's a bit gimmicky though, but it's still a pretty fucking crazy ass card. That is pretty nuts. I will admit, using a card like this in like Time Wizard based decks and even also like Karibo based decks would be pretty beneficial because by that logic, this card is almost like a max C where you get to draw just keep drawing cards until like the turn is over. Where as opposed with this you toss coins until you toss a coin until it lands on tails, and however many heads you get, you get a card. You get to draw one for every 2 heads you get. Honestly, that's pretty nuts because if you got 10 heads and 1 tails, you're basically drawing 5 cards. You're basically drawing 5 cards right there. But if you were to get, let's say 12 heads and 1 tails, you're practically drawing damn near a completely new hand. It's literally like playing what three Pot of Greeds where you draw 2 cards each. That's 6 cards you're drawing. That's pretty nuts. And also, the attack of this card being doubled? Come on. That's pretty fucking crazy. That's pretty nuts. Which, funny enough, I can actually see someone getting putting this in sort of like a FTK deck. Maybe, Karibo could also become an FTK deck, so maybe? Who knows? There's a note underneath that says naturally a reference to origami. The ori or fold part, when repeated as the word ori means occasional or from time to time. Kamigami here uses the kanji for paper and god, but it also sounds identical to Kamigami, as in gods, which is made by repeating said god kanji. This card's coin flip effect is very ambiguous and could instead multiply its attack by the number of heads flipped, but due to the lore and nature of the card, it's very likely to be the effect we've used. So that's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Being able to use a card like that in a FTK based deck, like Karibo or whatever, that's pretty nuts. I think Lightsworn could also benefit from this card, mainly because of the fact that I've seen a few Lightsworn decks that actually can become FTK decks, which is pretty nasty. But next up we have Tao the Great Chanter, which is a 3-star Earth Illusion with 1200 attack, 900 defense. The second effect is a once per turn. The first effect reads, if this card battles a monster, neither player can be destroyed. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. It's a really bad protection, to be fair. It's a bad protection, but the second effect, I'm like scanning it, Yeah, this is a gimmicky card. So the second effect reads: if this card is sent to the grave, you can target one illusion monster in your grave, except this card, special summon it in defense, and you cannot special summon monsters from the grave for the rest of the turn except illusion monsters. It's a really bad card. I mean, being able to protect your opponent's monster from battle as well, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Although it would be funny though, because because you can easily break their board not by using this card, but by using the rest of your board that you may have at your disposal, which is pretty nuts. But the second effect essentially is Monster Reborn, but you have to summon the monster in defense, so it's like a really bad Monster Reborn, in my personal opinion. That's just how I see it. Would I recommend playing that card? No, I would not recommend playing that card whatsoever. But if there is a deck that can benefit from that card, Naturia Runic might be one of them, in my opinion. Because I know that the illusion deck can also become a sort of like a package deck, if you will, for decks like potentially like Runics or whatever. Could be interesting though, to say the very least. But last card to talk about, it is a very weird name, but it is known as Oyatsu Sumamuhime, I believe is how it's pronounced, and I'm probably butchering it, I apologize. Which is a 4-star light plant, 1600 attack, 200 defense. Both of its effects are once per turn, and the first effect says when a card or effect is activated that targets this card, or when this card is targeted for an attack. As a quick effect, special summon one Oyatsu token, which would be a 1-star light plant, 800 attack and defense. It's basically token spam. Helps you go into your IP plays, and you can just combo off from there, and you can link climb into a Appaloosa, perhaps maybe even an Axico Talker, a Borland Dragon, or whatever you may have at your disposal, which is pretty nuts. The second effect reads, when your opponent would special summon a monster as a quick effect, you contribute one normal monster, negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. Funny enough, the tokens are vanillas, so you can actually use the tokens as a way to just solemn judgment the opponent's normal monster, or rather the special summoned monster, I guess. That's pretty crazy. There's a note underneath that says the Japanese name Oyatsu Sumamuhime appears to be a play on two things. Let's see here. Oyatsu wo Sumamu, nibbling on snacks, and then Oyatsu Hime, Sumatsu Hime, a tree goddess from Japanese mythology. Nice little history lesson right there. But honestly, I'm kind of curious about these 4 cards. What decks could benefit from these cards? I know that the 1-star fairy can benefit from FTK decks, you know, like Karibo and perhaps like Lightsworn or whatever. Everything else, I'm not so sure. I think this card right here, Oyatsu Sumamuhime, I think it could benefit from like plant-based decks, like maybe Black Rose, perhaps. Could be, but who knows. But with that being said, guys, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, excuse me, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.